And we back. Now, how often in sports history has a team went from the worst team in the league to the best team in the league in just one single season? That's a legitimate question because I don't know. As far as I can remember, throughout my time watching basketball, this never happened. Maybe it happened in the 60s or the 70s because things were a bit wilder back then. Or across other sports. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened in baseball. But I don't keep up with baseball, so I really don't know. But we want to change that about the NBA. See, what I did in today's video, I went 5 years into the future, and well, I'm going to take the team that had the worst record in the league and try to make them the best team in the league and also win a championship because that's the ultimate goal in any sport. So I'm very interested to see 5 years in the future who or where people are. Free agencies every single year, and every single year, usually there's at least one star on the move. Let's see if 2K can keep that up. So be sure to leave a like on the video. If you're new, subscribe because 30 to 40% of the people that are watching these videos are not subscribed at all. What are you doing? Subscribe, hit that bell, link in the description, all the socials, and then the second channel is close to 100K, and I want that 100K. So subscribe over there too. But no more plugging, no more plugging. Let's go figure out who the worst team in the league is. Okay, so as you can see, we're in the year 2025 here. I don't know who just won a championship. I wasn't really paying attention because when you simulate, it don't really matter. Okay, taking a look around the league, I'm just gonna go strictly off over. Where's Giannis? This might be the worst team in the league. Chris Middleton, their best player. Julius Randle, then some generated guys. Miles Turner. Just based off overall, an 86 overall player being the highest guy on your squad is not. Wait, where's Giannis? The Clippers. But also both PG and Kawhi are gone. We already in a weird timeline. But yeah, if I had to take a guess, the Magic look like they may not be good either, considering 3 out of their top 5 players are centers, and like strictly centers. Like Mo Bamba don't got a secondary position, Dwayne Hayward don't got one, and then Zubac don't have one. So they can't even play together. And yeah, that would be my guess. But the Raptors have Rudy, Dennis. Oh yeah, this team might be bad too. All right, moment of truth. What team will I be taking over? Last year's stats. We have the Hawks as the best team in basketball. I don't know if they end up winning it all, but they got Trae Young, Evan Vaughn, a generated guy. They end up with Drummond. They didn't trade for him, I bet. Yeah, they just signed Drummond. You know that can happen in real life. Let's go to the Eastern Conference, the bottom, the Bulls. 5 years in the future, you telling me as a Bulls fan, I will continue to be upset with my organization? Kobe White, Josh Richardson, Denzel Valentine, Gary Clark, and Wendell Carter as our best player. Yeah, that's probably the team. Okay, I don't want to cheat. We're going to start back at the top for the Western Conference. Who is the worst Western Conference team? It's a tie between the Bulls and the Kings. Now, the Kings don't even have De'Aaron anymore. Wow. Chastain Randall. Some guy from Slovenia, Terry Barber, Marvin Bagley, Rex Myers. No way. All right. Maybe I'm a bit immature, but this got to be the worst 2K name imaginable. Richard Wood is what I would call him. So I guess I get to pick, right? They're both terrible, terrible teams right now. I'm going to go with my Bulls because I'm tired of suffering. So let me go get to the control in the Bulls and try to rebuild them. Okay, so 26-year-old Wendell Carter. That's so fun for me because Wendell Carter is a guy I really enjoy watching. He reminds me of Al Horford. I'm always going to say that. I don't know if he'll ever be as good as Al Horford. But right here, he's a 90 overall. And how much money are we paying him? Oh, wow. All right. Okay. Well, that's a big penny. Same thing with Kobe. Wow. Daniel Gafford, 22 million. Okay, we got this guy on a rookie contract. So we have Blake Stevenson. He is a point guard, 6'2", so he's too small to run shooting guard. Scoring wise, look at this. A+, 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 A+ playmaking, and he's on a rookie contract. I like that. I like that because I can trade it. His rookie season, he didn't play at all. He was a 4th overall pick, but his sophomore year, he came in and averaged 13 points per game. I love it. Josh Richardson, 32 years old, 1-year deal. That's easy to be moved. Then we have some other guys. A lot of guys are 1-year deals. So this is a 1-year challenge, obviously, because we're going from the worst to the best. So it would be cool to go into free agency with all these free contracts, but that's not the goal. The goal is to turn this team that won 27 games to a team that can. Who's the best team in the league? How many wins? We need to win 60 games at least this season. So the first thing we got to do is look at trade value. Because I would say nobody is safe. because we have to go from nothing to everything. So Wendell Carter's got the most trade value out of all of them. He's a 90 overall. I bet if I made him a power forward, his overall goes up. Beautiful. Oh my. Hey, on the low, he might be safe, and he'll just run power forward for us. He might just run power forward for us, bro. He might have to. A 94 overall. Obviously, he can't shoot the three, but his mid-range is nice. So, okay. I would like to keep these two pieces. That would be my thing. Keep these two guys because I've grown attached to them as a Bulls fan. Daniel Gafford's a beast too. Let me put away my personal bias, Kenny. We need to win a championship. Forget who you like. You need to just bring the best team together. And we're 5 years in the future, so we're gonna come across trades of players that we don't know because they're gonna be young. There's Garland. Wow. Robert Covington and Josh Richardson for Darius Garland. We don't need another point guard into the roster, but that's just showing that we got some trade value here. Brandon Clark is really, really good, and at 29 years old now, he is an 87. We have DeAndre Hunter, which is kind of fire. He was just on the best team in the league last year. So, I mean, we snag him away from them, and they're going to be in some trouble. And you think about we're 5 into the future. So badge-wise, yes, his badges are going to look nice. Defensively, his badges look amazing. DeAndre Hunter may be a guy we trade for. Then when also we bring in Stacey Sharp, literally 0 badges, but I think he's a second-year pro. Yeah, he's going into a second year. We may flip him immediately. Trade number 5 is one we should definitely remember. We don't need another center, but 90 overall Mitchell Robinson is fire. Bro, we're in a crazy timeline where Marquise Chris ends up being an 85 overall. This is what the Suns wanted when they drafted this man. But he didn't end up being there. There's this guy, Ralph Wright Foreman. Small forward from Florida State. He great at laying the ball up. Amazing at laying the ball up. But yeah, we're gonna hold on. The man don't miss. He don't miss. Wow. A lot of the guys that end up being auto-generated have stuff like that though. So it's not crazy. Like, look at this. Everybody ends up with a 99 overall 3. It's just the way it works in 2K for some reason. Everybody's just a god. And I know we're going to the point in the NBA where everybody's going to be able to knock down a 3-point shot, but not at 99 overall. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is a 99 3-point shooter except for maybe Steph Curry. So I have a hard decision because I do like Michael Porter. What type of season did he have? He averaged 20 for OKC last year. It's funny that he's in OKC, but he averaged 20 for them. He's like instant offense when DeAndre Hunter, he's not really instant offense, but he's a two-way player, you know, great defender. So we have to, let me see what type of defensive stats Michael Porter Jr. has. He's below average, well below average. So do we want the O or do we want the defense? I'm gonna take the defense. So we're making this trade here. DeAndre Hunter, welcome to Chicago, my guy. Hold on, this is not mine. They put Gary Clark on the trade block. Target list, they have Michael Williamson, who, again, amazing shooter because everybody in the world is a knockdown shooter. But I like the trade we just did. I do like the trade we just did. Now we just slide DeAndre Hunter to the small forward position. I would love to get another 90 overall player to be in my backcourt. So we're looking at starting shooting guards. And I don't know what's around the league. So let's take a look at all players. Go to shooting guards. We're not going to be able to trade. We need to see what teams are selling or rebuilding. That's going to be super, super important. But like a 90 overall guard here would be amazing. So let me go see who's selling. So the two main teams that I saw to have a shooting guard that I would really like and that is selling or rebuilding. The first one was the Jazz, and it's not Donovan Mitchell, actually. It's Jaylen Brown is a part of the Jazz, and he's 29 years old at this point. He's got a big old contract, but it's Jaylen Brown, another two-way guy that can score the ball. And then the other guy was an OKC, and that one was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is a 93 overall now. And he's on the last year of his deal, but that's irrelevant to me because, again, we're on a one-year challenge. So I want to trade for one of these two guys if I can. If maybe they are the two guys on these rebuilding teams that are safe, that are like untouchable, I don't really know. We're about to find out. Jaylen Brown's got some crazy trade value, and I'm willing to get rid of Gafford for a few reasons. A, he's making a huge money, and then as you can see, he's a center that is shooting 30% from the field. Nah, not here, not in Chicago. But also the contract is, I got to make up $12 million. We got Denzel Valentine that we can trade. If I can, I'll trade Denzel. So they want Kobe. Oh, no, boy. Nah, you're not getting Kobe White. You're not getting Kobe White. I can offer you a few draft picks, but if you don't want that, then you're not getting Kobe White. Yeah, nope. We're gonna move on to OKC then, because I mean, we kind of need Kobe White on this team, especially if we get a guy like Shea. Oh my God, his trade value is ridiculous too. We need to make up $8 million. We'll give y'all Robert Covington. Oh, he's got 1-star value. He's literally nobody for them. They want to give us back Laurie Marketing. Everybody want Kobe. I need to just throw Kobe on the untouchable list so people don't even try to reverse that. So instead, I'll give you Denzel Valentine, who's got 2-star value instead of the 1. I'm gonna have to throw Kobe White on the untouchable list. I have to, because I'm tired. Robert Covington. So this trade where we're throwing Gafford, some picks. This is a Sam Presti special, by the way, getting a ton of draft picks for a guy. Especially since he's gonna be a free agent and you don't know if he's gonna resign. But again, we don't care about that. We don't care about free agency. We're also bringing in TJ Leaf, who's on a $19 million contract, 85 overall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is our starting shooting guard. So now we find a backup or a new center, because Nicholas Clax is definitely more of a backup. He's an 80 overall at this point, and he's played solidly. First year in Chicago. And yeah, so let's do that. We still got these rookies though, these like young guys on the team that may got some good trade value. So here are all of our young guys. I mean, TJ Leaf is not necessarily a young guy anymore. He's 28. But there's a lot of value here, man. There's a lot of value here. So I don't think it's going to be super crazy to get potentially another 90 overall player with all that value. It's something about 2K and these rookies, bro. Why is Jackson Hayes, again, a center in the NBA, shooting 34% from the field? Like, what is he doing? He's attempting a lot of threes. Why is his three-point tendency so high, 2K? Why is Jackson Hayes attempting almost 600 threes last year? Why? Like, why? What is his three-point rate now? It's a D. 2K is such a dumb game, bro. I'm telling you, it is. I wish there was a competitor, man. I wish there really was a competitor, because somebody needs to make a more realistic game, man. I'm telling you, the My League community. Let me vent a little bit. The My League. Joel Embiid, he's 31 years old at this point, but it's still Joel Embiid, bro. Anyway, back to my rant. It's just with there's no competition out there, 2K can just forget about a mode completely. Like, My League is fun. Do not get me wrong. I wouldn't be making these videos if My League wasn't fun to me. But it has so much more potential to be a great game mode, but they don't care. They don't care at all, man. It's been the same game. They sprinkle in just one new feature every single year, and the My League community is supposed to be like, oh my God, we can relocate our team? Wow. When everything else is still functionally broken. That's my rant. Kobe White, right? Kobe White's good. Oh my God, ankle break Hall of Fame, Floyd General Hall of Fame, Stop and Go Hall of Fame. Okay, Kobe, go crazy then. His shooting badges are all bronze. Do I trade for Joel Embiid here? Obviously, he's an upgrade at center. It's Joel Embiid, even at 31 years old and no injuries. It's Joel Embiid. Because Kobe, like, overall-wise, 88 overall is dope, obviously. But look at his stats over the past couple years. They've been all right. They've been all right. He's playing 35 minutes a game, so that can't be the excuse that he's coming off the bench or something. He's been playing many, many minutes. Started all 82 games for 3 years in a row. Look at the plus minus throughout the years. Holy crap. Throughout his whole career, minus 2,000. Joel Embiid. That's a very weird stat to have. Joel Embiid has always been a positive. I think I do this deal, man. I do that deal. Joel Embiid is onto the team. Welcome, 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 welcome. And if anything, we could just flip Joel Embiid a little bit later, but I felt confident in that trade. And now we need to upgrade our point guard. And I think we found our point guard, and it's going to be Markelle Fultz. Last year, he averaged 22 points per game. He shot 60% from the field, which is ridiculous for a point guard. But he also shot like league average from 3. So the jump shot's not broken anymore, and he's super, super efficient. How many threes did he end up making? That's not... I'll take that. I'll take that, Markelle. And his three-point rating is still... It's not terrible. Markelle Fultz, welcome to the team, man. So our starting lineup I like a lot. Markelle, Shea, DeAndre Hunter, Wendell Carter, and Joel Embiid. Again, nobody is still completely safe. Our bench is looking like Blake Stevenson, who's a backup point guard that, I mean, he put up good numbers last year, so I'll just keep him around on the team at 24 years old. We have Stacey Sharp, who's a power forward / center, 6'10" from Baylor. I don't know what he's good at, what he's bad at. Oh, yep. Because in 2K, everybody is an elite three-point shooter. It doesn't matter. He's got no shooting badges. What is his shot tendency? A 3-point tendency of 99. Okay, so he knows what he's good at, and he does a lot of it. Then we have Anderson Lynch, who's a rookie. He's an 18th overall pick, which is actually, oh, yeah, 18th overall pick. He's an 81 overall. That's amazing to get an 18th overall. He's a, bro, what is this game, bro? What am I playing? What am I playing? A rookie is coming in as the greatest shooter of all time? Like, come on, bro. Let's be real here. Let's be real. That doesn't happen. We'll keep him, though. We'll keep him on the team, for sure. But it's not completely done here. We may do a few more trades. I'm going to test the value of some of these guys that we traded for. Like, I may trade DeAndre Hunter for something. I don't know just yet. But defensively, our team looks amazing. Markelle Fultz is an above-average defender. He's 27 years old, so I can imagine. He's got 0 defensive badges. Literally 0. 0 shooter badges is funny. But 0 defensive badges is a bit weird to me. Hunter, we already talked about his defense. Wendell Carter is above average defender, and then Joel Embiid is a great defender as well. So defensively, we're fire in that line, in this start lineup. But what scares me, oh my God, Joel Embiid's making $43 million. That kind of scares me. It's other than Joel Embiid, I don't love, or like, I think we can use a bucket getter. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like give him the ball with the shot clock winding down, and he'll give you a bucket. Maybe it's Shea. What does Shea shoot? Shea's shooting tendencies are cool. Because that's what it boils down to. If a guy's shooting tendency is not high, he's never going to average good points. He never will. But everybody's shot tendency looks pretty good to me. Again, we're going to keep looking. So after looking around, it doesn't seem like there's somebody out there worth getting. So I think we're going to stick with what we got. Let's see what best fits our team as far as play style goes. Balance actually works a lot. We got Otis Newman as our coach. I guess we make Joel Embiid our #1 option on the offensive. It says feed the post. That was the way he's playing anyway. But let's just play neutrally, shoot at will, because we do have shooters with Shea and Hunter and even Wendell Carter at the mid-range. So I like that. This is our squad at the moment, man. This is our squad. And you know what? I don't even want to have a scoring option. Just let them ball. Whoever is hot that night is the guy that we're going to. We don't need a #1 option. So we're going to start simming, and if we get to the point where we're losing a bunch of games, I have to make trades because we have to go from the worst to the best. You know, there is no in between. There's no 45 games and win a championship. No, we need to be the best team in the league. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, things have to be changed. I should have been paying more attention, bro. When I'm simulating, usually I'm scrolling through Twitter or Instagram or something. We're 16-11, which means that we have to win so many games at the end of the season to beat out teams like this. Oh my God. This is a team we're competing with right now. They're not even good, bro. Monte Morris, Caleb Martin, OG Anunoby, Joe Owens. How is this the best team in the league? We need to make trades, and we got to figure out what's the problem here. Shea's averaging 20 points per game, 50% from the field, 38%, 90%. He's having a great season so far. DeAndre Hunter, 18 points per game. He's shooting the 3-ball amazingly. Joel Embiid. It's Joel Embiid. I think it might be Joel Embiid. Because even Markel's playing good. Or could it be my bench, man? Is it just because I didn't upgrade my bench, really? Wendell Carter's putting up good numbers. Again, we're not looking for Wendell Carter to be averaging 30. But 10 is 10 is pretty low, though. As the highest overall player on the team, at least. Defensively, he's probably on fire. But it's like, does 2K care about that? I couldn't. Okay, so what we will do, we're going to test the market because I don't know if Wendell Carter is the power forward that we need at the moment. And I don't know who is. But we're going to have to go out there and try to fight him. Jaren Jackson is averaging 17 points per game, 50-40 splits. We also bring in Dylan Haynes, who has not played 3 years in the NBA, but now this year he's playing pretty well. This is so terrible. This is so terrible to be this bad right now. Okay, I think the trade we do is for Pascal Siakam and Simon McLeod. Simon McLeod is a starter quality point guard. He's averaging almost 20 points per game, and he'll come off our bench for us, and we'll take that. And Gary Clark is basically not playing at all. Oh, let me go back to that trade. D'Angelo Russell, I definitely didn't see this. He's averaging 27. Hold on, folks. D'Angelo Russell, maybe. Okay. So if we trade for D'Angelo Russell, we're going to have to trade Markelle Fultz for a power forward because obviously they can't play together. It's either D'Angelo Russell or Pascal. Now, the thing with Pascal is look at his numbers. Now, the reason, again, this game is completely flawed is because Pascal Siakam's shot tendency is it's terrible. The average is 71, and we're talking about an all-star caliber player at 45. So actually, we probably shouldn't trade for him because if his shot tendency is not high, he doesn't help us. Maybe we're going to have to shake things up. So we're trading for D'Angelo Russell. I'm trading for D'Angelo Russell. And then either we start D'Angelo Russell at the 1 and we keep Shai Gilgeous at the 2, or we start D'Angelo Russell at the 2 and keep Markelle at the 1. One of the two has to happen. And it's going to be Markelle being flipped. I like Markelle, and he's having a good year. He's averaging 15 points per game, 7 assists, but he's the odd man out at the moment. So we need a better power forward for... Did we just bring Wendell back? And we technically traded Markelle for D'Angelo Russell? No. Let's see what else is out there. I mean, I guess it makes the most sense as far as overall-wise, but we don't always have to look at overall. We can think about fit alongside Joel Embiid. We can bring in this guy. Again, we want to say monetized right here, so we're not going to say this man's name. Richard Wood. He's only averaging 5 points per game. What are you good at? That's the thing, we going too far into the future. He's an amazing defender. Wow, he's a lockdown defender. Do you have the badges to prove it? Yes, he does. He's a lockdown defender. And then we'll also be bringing in, of course, Marvin Bagley as a star guy in this trade. We'll be trading this guy who hasn't played for us at all. He's averaging 16 points per game. What are your badges looking like? I know your defensive badges are lacking. Literally. Oh, my God. His badges are trash. How do we turn this team to the best team in the league right now? I do not know. Because right now they want to start Gary Clark. And I can't do that. I can't do that at all. Porzingis might be our guy, I guess. Trading Claxton because we just got Jakob Poeltl in the last trade, so we don't need Claxton anymore. I don't even know if he's not even shooting the ball well for my center, because I bet, did we already talk about him shooting threes? No, but he is also a center that's shooting threes for no reason. Anywho, Porzingis is having a good year. He's averaging about 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, 2.5 blocks, a Porzingis type year. And we're also bringing in Quincy Levins. He is a shooting guard, and if I had to take a guess, I bet he is the best shooter in the world, just like every other generated guy. Yep. How bad is this game? Anyway, he's got no shooting badges to match that, though. He's a fast break finisher with no shooting badges. Anyway, he's coming to the squad. Porzingis is now starting power forward. So now we're looking at D'Angelo Russell, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, DeAndre Hunter, Porzingis, and Joel Embiid. We still have Blake Stevenson coming off our bench, who I think he's having a good season this year. Jakob Poeltl, Lynch, who's on fire at the moment. We want to throw him a little bit more minutes if he's on fire. And then the guy we just traded for is also on fire. So yeah, let's hope that we can go, like, we need at least one good 15-game win streak in here. There it is. Here's as soon as I start, every time I start talking in these, when we're simulating, something happens and we end up losing games. But anyway, right now we are 43-18. That puts us at the top of the Eastern Conference, but is that the best in the entire league? It is. Okay, with 21 games left, we have a 1.5 game lead on the second best team in the league. If we choke this to this team with no 90 overalls, and we got 1,000, how many 90 overalls we got? We got 4. If we choke this too, oh boy, y'all don't know, I'm gonna be hot. Okay, I think we might end up being safe. As long as we keep getting like 3 wins per loss, I think we're gonna end up. They're 5 games behind now. That's a dub. That's a dub. Nobody's catching us. There's 4 games left in the season. We have clinched the best record in the league. Mess with me, dog. Mess with me. All right, now let's try to hit that next step. Oh my God, we just gonna end. Oh my God, we gonna end the season with losses? Okay. I don't care about any of this if it's not Chicago Bulls related. Kristaps, what a great trade. We traded for an all NBA third team guy. Defensively, we got 2 guys and no rookies, obviously. So my challenge is done, but obviously the next step, the little extra XP you get is when you win a championship. So let's see what our final statistics look like before we go on our championship run. D'Angelo Russell came in and did his thing. I think he was averaging 27 when we traded for him, but he still led us in scoring. When you have so many options, you know what I'm saying, it's hard for you to also average 27 points per game. But yeah, everybody played amazing, man. Even Joel Embiid, who I was looking. I was out there looking. I was trying to put together some of the best trades imaginable for us to get a new center. Fam, what the heck is going on? De'Aaron Fox and 3 generated guys in Bobo. If we lose to the 8th seed? Wow, bro. Wow. I can't even believe this game right now. What the heck is this scoring? 88 points? That's embarrassing. I don't even care about the challenge. Hold on. That team always went to the championship. The team always went to... They were 1 game away from being in the finals. Oh, not forced win. And then Luka gets a ring. Markel got a ring. Oh, we traded him away and he ended up getting a ring, bro. I mean, good for him. But, like, they also got Damian Lillard. And Damian Lillard and Markel Fultz. Oh, I made Markel a shooting guard. That's a weird lineup they got. They got a lot of guards. And we took Porzingis from them. Oh, well. I successfully did the part of the challenge that mattered. I cannot believe that. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like, man. We'll be back tomorrow, obviously. Peace.